Hey everyone, welcome back to Tanya's TLC Beauty. I have a special guest, my neighbor Rebecca. So we're going to be doing a makeup tutorial today. We're going to be reviewing the Lorac Pirates of Caribbean. I got this for her birthday and she absolutely loves it. I surprised her with it. So we're going to be doing a little review on it today. I don't see a lot of YouTubers actually doing a lot with this on the channel, so I invited her over and said, why don't we do a little review on it and kind of demo it. So I have more of a hooded eye and she has a different eye where there's like no hood. So we're going to do kind of two different looks today and kind of let you guys know how we like the palette. So what do you think of it, Rebecca?
I love it. It's wonderfully pigmented. The colors are simply gorgeous. I don't know if you can see in there or not. There we go. And it actually came with a little eyeliner as well. But some of, how close I can get in, let's see there. But some of the color names are wonderful, and you'll have to pardon me because I need my eyeballs here. The colors are Ghostly, Starry Night, Compass, Arg, Black Pearl, Yoho, Bones, Silver Mist, Treasure, Tell No Tales, Shiver Me, Cursed, Mate E, Lost at Sea, Pirate's Chest, Sea Haze, Menace, and Silent Mary. And there's wonderful transition colors. There's some really deep colors. Black Pearl is actually an iridescent color. It's just, I love them. There's a little bit of fallout, but not really bad. Enough to be blendable. And I mean, it's an awesome palette. Starts that Compass.
But I thought, you know, she loves pirates, so my mom and I were talking. They've been such really good neighbors to us, and her birthday was last month, so she was eyeing it, and she was like, I don't know if I really want to do it or not. So we went ahead and just kind of splurged kind of as a thank you and a happy birthday to her, and she was completely shocked that we did that for her. So
thank you again.
You are welcome. So I said, let's go ahead and just kind of have like a play day and kind of play with it because it is such a beautiful palette.
It really is.
And I don't think it got enough reviews that it should have because the colors in it are just gorgeous. There are the shimmers, there's the mattes, like she said, the transitions, and she can't wear a lot of the bright colors to work. She has to wear a lot more neutrals.
Very conservative workplace.
But this is a beautiful, beautiful palette, and I think there should be a lot more reviews. So like we said, you know, we've done our faces, we've primed and everything else. So she's going to do one look. I'm going to try and do another look. Hopefully we don't kind of create the same, but we will see what we do, and hopefully you guys like it. And like I do with all my videos, I'll list everything that I have on my face in the description box, and I'll try and do the same for Rebecca's face if you guys are interested in any of the products. And don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started. So what kind of look do you think you're going to try and go for?
I think I will do a smoky eye.
You going to try and branch out with maybe something different?
Sure, I'll go wildly dramatic this time.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm going to do. I've never played with the palette personally. I just like, here, happy birthday. And it was like a month early for her, but I couldn't wait because I was so excited for her. And she loves makeup too. And I always ask her opinion. I'm like, hey, I got something new. You want to come see it? You want to play?
Have you seen the new?
It's always like, you know, here, I couldn't wait a month for her to have it because I just wanted her to have it. So
it's also got a secret compartment.
Yeah, that's for the blush palette. So if you get this palette, the whole collection is really beautiful. Really is. The eyeshadow palette, the blush palette, which you can sneak right inside that palette. And then I think there's
lips.
There's 5 or 6. I know there's 4, but there may be 5. But they're beautiful. They're almost like the iridescent, and the whole makeup line is geared towards the Pirates of the Caribbean names, the characters, the whole 9 yards.
So it's very well done.
It's beautiful. We were in Ulta about a month ago, and we swatched the whole thing, and it's beautiful. So if you get a chance and you're in Ulta, I don't know if Sephora would have it, but they may because it's Lorac. I highly recommend swatching it on your hand. Take a makeup wipe with you because it is gorgeous.
Take a whole pack of makeup wipes with you.
We've learned now if we go to the store that we take wipies with us, and I've just been getting the Dollar Tree wipes It's $1 for 30 of them. So that's what I use when I'm doing tutorials or we go shopping, because we'll spend literally hours inside a makeup store. So that's just a little tidbit for me, but that's what I use and they work just as good as the high ends. So we're going to go ahead and get started with it. So like I said, we've already prepped our faces and primer, and we've got the rest of our faces done completely. I always use the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer, and I have the Urban Decay optical illusion primer on as well for my foundation. So we're gonna get started with our look, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. So it's gonna be kind of tricky because of trying to get 2 of us in on one.
We can do it.
But we'll get there. we'll figure it out. Yeah. So
I'm gonna start in with Silent Mary, because this is one of my favorite colors. And I'm gonna use this.
And for her, the Silent Mary is this beautiful kind of a gray, nice transition shade down here on the bottom. I'm gonna take your eyeliner out here so it doesn't fall everywhere.
Good.
I am going to do, there's so many pretty colors in here, and it's like I don't know what I want to do. I think I'm going to take this Bones, this nice kind of taupey color, and just kind of go in as a transition. And there is a little bit of fallout, but not a lot, but that's kind of nice to have in a palette.
I'm going to use some of the Ghostly also, right under the eyebrow. Ooh, that's really white.
I did put my bone color down originally to kind of set my eye primer. That is really pretty the way it's coming off. And I've never used a Lorac eyeshadow palette before either, so this is my first time using Lorac.
I really, really like it. I've been using this since you got it for me, and I have not had a complaint with it.
It blends very nice.
It's really, the pigment is really good. It's really pops.
And I'm barely putting any on my brush.
Let's see.
And it's getting up there.
Right, and then I'm going into Silver Mist, which is another one of my favorites.
How can you pick a favorite with this palette?
It's tough. It's tough.
Ooh, that is so pretty. And with her going in, the Silver Mist is over here next to the one that I just did. And it's kind of a nice neutral, has a little bit of a sparkle to it. Just a nice pretty color. I think I am going to go in with, I want to kind of do something different than you. Go ahead, go do your tone.
I'm going to go crazy and get a black pearl.
Oh, you go, girl.
This is it, right? Yep. Okay. This is the iridescent one. Looks like a crow's
So she
wing.
did the black pearl up here. I said, it looked like you got 3 black shades in there, but this has the more of a pearlescent. I'm going to go in with, ooh, there's so many choices. I'm going to go in with Tell No Tales here, this nice kind of maroon color. Oh, I barely tapped it, and look at that.
Yep.
Goodness. Oh, barely touched my eyelid, and look at this. And I'm just putting that there on the outer V, just to kind of get some depth. I'm taking that up into the crease.
Well, that ran in further than I intended, but that's okay. We'll make it look like something new that I intended to do.
That's it. Go for a totally different look. This blends so nice.
It really does. Oh, I gotta catch my beauty blender up though. It does have a little bit of fallout, which is what I'm dealing with right now. 'Cause I just got some underneath my eye, which was not intentional.
But it's not too bad.
It's not. Okay. Now let's go really crazy. And go into Cursed.
Is it the solid black?
That is the black sparkle. I'm kind of aiming up towards the end of my eyebrow to get a fake cat eye look.
This color blended so well. The Tell No Tales. And I just blended it up kind of into the crease of my eye and the outer V.
Switch brushes.
Oh. And I'm basically using one brush, but I think what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna pick up that Treasure, that real pretty red, and try and kind of pack it on the lid there. If I can find the right brush, that's the brush I want. So she's using this real pretty pearlescent black Cursed, and I'm gonna go in here with Treasure and place that right on the center of my lids.
Yep, and I got it under my eye again.
Yeah, that one did a little bit of fallout. It seems like the more iridescent ones, the sparkles,
They have more fallout.
the shimmers, they have more fallout, which a lot of palettes do.
But I have noticed that if a eyeshadow doesn't have a little bit of fallout, it doesn't blend very well.
No, you want a little bit of fallout, because then you know you got a good palette.
And I'm just fingertip blending. Just gonna follow my fingertips. And there, thanks.
So just for curiosity's sake, I'm gonna wet my brush with my Makeup Revolution setting spray. Yeah.
I know what this is gonna look like. It's gonna look awesome.
And go back into Treasure.
Pow. Kid you not.
Oh.
Yeah.
That just took it up like 10 degrees there.
I'm gonna use a little bit of Menace to do my brows, because I didn't do my brows earlier.
I didn't really plan on doing a halo look, but that's what it turned out to be.
Hey, happy accident.
And I am really liking that. And that's kind of a little secret you can do with the setting spray with the glitters or the shimmers, is you can get your brush into the eyeshadow and then spray it with the setting spray, and it will reduce the fallout also. If you want to go that bold with your actual eyeshadow look. am loving that one.
Oh yeah.
So I'm just going to go back in with Telltale Tales ever so slightly and just kind of blend where I did Telltale Tales and Treasure
Let me see.
to make it look as one.
Okay, I'm going back to Menace.
And I kind of feel like I want to darken up the outer V just a little. So I think I'm going to go in with this color, Arg. It's kind of like a nice brown color. Just take a little bit and kind of darken up that outer V. Now that one had a little bit of kickback.
I need something shiny. Yep, my glasses are on my head. Need them.
Word of wisdom, if you can't find your glasses, look on your head.
Look on your head. Always. Alright, and I'm going to take a little bit of Lost at Sea, which is a really kind of interesting gray.
And I'm just going in lightly, a little bit at a time here, to get this darkened up just a little bit more with this brown.
And I'm going for a smoky. So I'm using the grays and the blacks. And I'm going to take the liner. This is the liner that came with it.
I just want to kind of clean up a little bit of the roughness. And some of the fallout that I had here.
Okay. Not a fan of the liner.
No.
Mm-mm. So then I'm going to go back to my Stila.
Have you ever used the Lorac liners?
I have not. I have not. I am a Stila girl. And let's see. There we go.
So that's a pass on the Lorac liner.
There we go. Mo better. Yeah, Stila has my heart where liners are.
It may just be too something with that formulation.
It's a harder liner, so it does not go on as easy.
Well, with that formulation for the palette, maybe they just kind
maybe
of
so, yeah.
kind of did something not really that great. I'm gonna go in with Bones on the bottom.
I love that color.
It's just kind of a nice neutral. Why did I pick up that
Stila
brush?
will always have a heart when it comes to liners, though. I tell you, they really, really know their stuff.
Well, when you find one you like, you kind of go with that.
Stick with it, yep. And I like this one almost too much because there's very little left.
This girl can go through an eyeliner, no lie, in like 2 weeks.
Yep. But now I did the Stila cat eyeliner to stay all day. I don't know the name of it. And it's my favorite one, and I don't know the name of it. That's so sad. Let me pull it out of my box here. Nope, that's not it. There it is. This is hands down the best liner I've ever used in my life, period. It is the Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner. And this one is Intense Black. And I've used it, and there's like very, very little left.
That one she does wear to work on a
Yeah.
daily basis, and she'll come over here at like 10 o'clock at night, and it's looks like she just put it on.
I ran a half marathon with this on. And it was still on after 13.1 miles.
Whew.
That's some serious eyeliner. I'm going to bend forward out of frame just a minute so I can do this. I can't see.
She's even got to look good running her marathons.
Hey, you know it.
Just putting a little bit of Tell No Tales on the bottom to kind of make it a little bit more cohesive.
I think I have killed that one. I'm going to switch up to Physicians Formula, which is very similar to the Stila Smudge Stick. Doesn't last quite as long, but the color is there. Here we go.
So now I'm going to go in with Shiver Me. It's kind of like a nice pearlescent shade. I'm going to pop that onto my inner corner. Oh. I'll put that on my brow bones too.
It's a pretty color. Now to do lashes. Should I do lashes? Toss me some glue.
You need the glue.
I need the glue.
There you
Thank
go.
you. Thank you. I also need my glasses on because I can't see. If I'd have been smart, I'd have just worn my contacts, but yeah, well. I'm shedding.
Is it Lily Shed or?
No, it's Rebecca Shed. Here we go. I came really close to sticking them to my lens of my glasses.
Oh gosh. Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to scoot forward and do this in the 10-time mirror because I'm not very good at being able to see things without assistance. Hi, Echo.
Oh, I was about to say we made it through a video without the one cat.
I know, Echo loves me. He had to come visit.
Well, all my viewers have managed to meet the one-eyed wonder.
Oh, God.
The other one doesn't want to make an appearance.
Popeye is being extremely quiet.
Yes, for
right
once he's
now,
not making
and
an appearance in the video.
I'm actually wondering what he's into at the moment.
I think he's sleeping.
He wants us to think he's sleeping.
Well, that just royally sucked.
What did you happen?
Oh, I totally messed up my left eye.
And now my favorite mascara, which is the Stila Extreme. Huge.
So I'm going out of frame to see if I can fix.
Okay. Now I'm just taking my mascara and kind of blending up so that my natural lashes blend in with the falsies. Some more and get the bottom lashes.
At least you can do bottom lashes.
Yeah. Well, I kind of just aim and move it around because I can't see.
You have bottom lashes. I don't.
I've never been able to use false lashes on the bottom, however. I have tried.
So that eye is fixed.
No luck. Super dramatic.
I guess I would go with my Drama because I don't feel like cutting lashes. Cutting lenses.
Yeah, I didn't trim these. They're just like way long. That's okay.
Yeah.
Not sure.
Thank you.
And what else do I need to do here?
I would go with my Eyelure lashes. That Eyelure was so kind to send me. Thank you again. You guys are amazing. Highly recommend them if you guys can get your hands on them. They sent me 2 pairs and some brow gel that I have to still play with. And I will let you guys know my review on that. And Rebecca did mention the Physicians Formula eyeliner. I do have some of that myself that I have to do a review on.
I opened it, then I realized it's not the one I want to use. I want to use this one. Yeah.
So I will be doing a video on that and giving you guys a review of the Physicians Formula eyeliner. I actually have 2 of them to demo and review and give you guys a verdict on that.
This is the Tarte Rainforest palette that I'm going into for the blush. I probably just blinded you with the mirror there, but it's alright. Let's get some lips on this girl. This is Urban Decay Vice lips to choose from. Oh, Echo's chasing the reflection. Okay, let's see. I did a really dark eye, so I'm going to go with a lighter lip. Oh, not the right color. Let's try that again. I forgot I had some on the brush already.
I think he's on sensory overload there.
Oh, yeah. He loves it when I bring the laser pointer over. My stomach's growling. That brush does not want to clean out.
Use the...
No, it's lipstick brush.
Oh.
You don't want to use that on the... There we go. That's better.
Yeah, I gotta go off frame for these too. Because these don't want to...
Yeah, that's tough to do and not lean forward. When I do a really dark eye, I go for a more neutral lip so that there's only one point of focus and it doesn't look overdone.
Okay, lashes are not wanting to stay today for me, so we're just gonna skip the lashes. Could be that the center like is highly in my eyes too. So I'm just skipping the lashes. And I'll put another coat of mascara on. So that works for me, because I am not going to sit here and fight with eyelashes for 20,000 hours, because that ain't flying with me. But what I will do, and what I'm excited about...
Oh, you got the Ulta bag.
I am, but I put kind of everything in the bag. Went to Ulta yesterday, and I stacked up on some stuff. And I did get another Urban Decay. This one I got in Scorched. So I'm almost 100% with my Total Heat collection.
That is a really pretty color.
And that is the swatch for Scorched. So it is a little metallic with a little bit of a shine. God bless you, Echo. And I think I will preview this one to give an impression. Ooh.
That's a really pretty color.
Uh-huh. I do like it. That is so creamy. Oh, I am
Lean
loving
forward
this.
a little bit because that sunlight's kind of...
So there it is in the sun. So you get a little bit of a view what it looks like in the sun. The sun is what makes it pop.
Yeah.
And then a little bit back from the sun. It is just absolutely stunning.
Mm-hmm.
And there's one a little bit deeper, which is what I'm wanting to get. And then I'll have all three, but this is just, this, oh.
That is really pretty.
That is stunning. Not sure it goes with the look, but I thought I would reveal it with this look since we're doing a first impressions of the palette and how the palette works too. But this palette, I love the palette. I would buy it for myself. But I wanted to give a first impressions, kind of a review of the palette. I've never worked with Lorac personally. I've done some other brands myself, and I highly recommend it to other people.
This one especially, yeah.
You know, the Treasure, that's just a finger swatch, and that's the Treasure.
Yeah, it's just
Another
intense.
one,
It's really pretty.
Starry Night, is a blue, and that's the Starry Night swatch. Trying to get it without the sun hitting too. Cursed, which is beautiful. It's a nice black pearlescent.
Black Pearls. The
Black
iridescent
Pearl
one.
is the iridescent, which has kind of a two-tone, which this one right here is the Black
It's
Pearl.
almost like a crow's wing.
So it's just, it's very, very beautiful, very easy to work with palette. And it's just, it's gorgeous. So I highly recommend it. This is the look that I came up with. I used 4 colors.
Lean my way a little bit. There you go.
So I used 4 colors. Absolutely stunning. And it blends so easily. It's just so pigmented, so rich, creamy. barely any fallout. The only fallout I had was with Treasure, but that's the one that I used in the middle of the eye. So that's expected with that. With any of the more pigmented, silky colors, the ones that have that sparkle. So that's expected for me. What do you think?
I was just sitting here noticing the difference between our eye shapes. You know, how you use, like in the crease, the much darker color, and I tend to use it lower down.
Yeah.
Just because my eyes are so deep set already. But I love this palette. I really, really do. I mean, it blends well. It blends amazingly well. Better than some of the other brands I have that will go unmentioned. But I have one palette sitting down here that just does not blend at all. You take it out, it looks gorgeous. You know, if you do like a finger swatch, it looks gorgeous. It's got this beautiful rose gold color in it. It's beautiful. And you get to put it on your eyes and you get nothing. So it's yeah, win some, lose some.
Yeah, you can't. I mean, this is definitely worth the money to invest.
It is.
It is Tanya approved, so 2 thumbs up from Tanya. Rebecca approves it.
Absolutely.
So for my first guest on my channel, and she loves it, and it was her birthday
I can
gift.
forward and show you what I did as well. And I'm probably like blinding in the sun here, but that's with, let me see if I can remember it all. Ghostly and Silver Mist and Silent Mary and Menace and Cursed.
So that's with her going a little bit out of her normal, and
A lot darker than what I would normally wear.
I think it looks really good. But I like both of our looks. We kind of used about half the palette, I would say, just to kind of give you guys a little bit of a good preview of how it works, how it applies, how it blends. And like I said, it's my first time using Lorac. I think it is gorgeous. I would buy Lorac after this preview. So
I actually have a Lorac contour kit that's also very good. So I've had some experience with the brand, but I'm even more impressed.
Is this your first shadow palette?
This is the first shadow palette for me.
So for both of us using Lorac eyeshadows, we highly recommend it. So let me know what you guys think. If you've ever worked with Lorac eyeshadows before, what your favorites are, let me know. And if you've ever heard any reviews with the Pirates of the Caribbean palette, I would like to know what your thoughts are on it. So until next time, I'll see you guys later. Mwah. Love you. Thank you, Rebecca, for being here too.
Oh,
I
very welcome.
appreciate it.